We've customized our phones, we've customized our apps, we've organized our laptops, but today it is time to customize our MacBooks. Let's go. It's Adrienne Finch. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys some tips and tricks for making your computer super aesthetic, super well organized, very minimal. And we're just gonna make it look super, super cute. It's funny, you guys love these customization videos. I'm so happy you guys keep sharing with me on Instagram stories. And I never thought to customize my MacBook. I don't know why I never thought about it. I Googled it the other day and I came across this girl's video. Her name is Julia. I'll link hers down below, but she really inspired me to create this video because some of the tricks she was talking about were just super cute and it made me want to completely revamp my computer. Today's video is in partnership with Monday.com. As you guys know, with everything happening right now, especially, a lot of people have had to start working remotely. Luckily for me, I always worked remotely, but something that I never had and I always had trouble with was having a really cohesive work operating system where I could create workflow apps in literal minutes that can run my projects, my tasks, and all my to-do lists with all my various team members. And I've really been looking for a more efficient way to do that. So Monday.com reached out and I was like, heck yes, I want to start using this. And I think it's super relevant for you guys, especially in this time if you've had to start working from home. It is definitely the best system out there. So here's what Monday.com looks like. And the platform's features include customizable workflow templates to manage pretty much anything the way that you want to manage it, which is super nice. We have time tracking to meet important deadlines, automations, which is so cool, so that we can eliminate a lot of manual work. So for example, for my podcast, I could set an automation where my guest would get an email the second that I had created the outline. It would just automatically email them the outline or something like that. They have dashboards where you can gain valuable insights and other super important popular integrations like with Gmail and MailChimp and other things where you can just create your whole workplace, your whole workspace operating system in one place. So as you guys know, I have various facets of my business. I have my podcast and the whole self-made CEO aspect. I have YouTube and I have coaching. So as you can see, I have the podcast rebrand board, and that's because I'm gonna actually take my podcast through a giant rebrand. So what's super nice about this workflow is I can actually have all of these subcategories where they have tasks under each category. And then basically I can put who's in charge of that task, what the status of the task is, and what's the due date. So I have my intern on here, I have my whole team on here, and basically I can assign tasks and it is just super easy to keep track of everything. Genuinely, I can't believe it's taken me this long to actually use this platform, and I am so happy that I started. So if you guys want to be able to plan and run your everyday processes, your whole entire workflow in one cohesive space, then I highly recommend Monday.com. If you guys want to check them out, use the link in my description box, and it just makes your whole work life and flow easy. So the first tip is to make some aesthetic wallpaper for your MacBook background. So the first thing that I did, which kind of ended up being a fail, but both of these could work, is I went to Pinterest and just searched MacBook wallpaper. Then I went ahead and just saved some of my favorites and opened up my settings and my desktop and screensaver on my computer. And then I basically just clicked this little plus in the bottom left corner and added the photo that I wanted to make my background. The problem was the resolution was not quite high enough and it ended up being a little bit blurry, which I didn't like. So what I ended up doing instead was going onto Google Images and searching, and that ended up working well. It was the right dimensions and it was super cute. The next option, you can do a DIY wallpaper, so I recommend using canva.com. It's free. If you just search for wallpaper, it should give you a blank canvas that's the right size, and then they actually have all these templates. So I clicked on motivational wallpaper and just clicked on this one and ended up deleting this quote and writing my own. So I went ahead and add some text and I just wrote whatever I wanted to write, which I thought was super cute. And then I just downloaded it as a PNG and went ahead and did the same thing I did before, which is just open up my settings and add the photo as my background. And I thought this looked super, super cute and it's super easily customizable. For the sake of this video, I just made mine pretty simple, but you can do whatever you want. The next tip is to have some aesthetic screensaver action going on. So I know there are some that you can download online, like that big clock, but I decided that my favorite aesthetic screensaver was if I just went into my settings and clicked on album artwork. I thought it was just super cute. It basically just does this, and I think you can actually play the songs while your screensaver's going, which is funny, but I just thought this looked super cool. The next tip is to use hot corners. So if you don't know what these are, you basically just go on into your settings under desktop and screensaver. Again, go to screensaver and then click on the button that says hot corners. These basically just give you little shortcuts where if you drag your mouse to the upper left, right, or bottom left or right of your screen, it'll do something, a certain action. So for me, I have the upper left being going to the screensaver screensaver. I have the upper right going away from the screensaver, and then I have the lower left clearing my desktop. So if there's any windows on it, it'll just push them away. But you can pretty much customize these however you want, which is awesome. Next is the Momentum Chrome extension. So this is basically the first opening screen that comes up when you open Chrome. I get questions about this all the time. Basically, it has the time and you can customize a message for yourself. And the background is always a beautiful picture of the earth. It's always like not my favorite picture when I choose to show this in a video, but all you would do is go on over to your Chrome settings and click extensions and then search for Momentum, install it, and then you would go into your settings on Chrome and scroll all the way down to the bottom where it basically says open, I think it says open tab, no, on startup, and then click open the new tab and set Momentum for it to be your first tab that pops up. Okay, probably my favorite trick of all is to have these custom icons, I guess, just for your desktop. So what you would do on any folder, you would right click it and click get info. And then you would take any sort of PNG icon that you've saved from Google Images or Pinterest or whatever, open the actual image in preview, then click anywhere on the image and hit Command A to select all, and then Command C to copy. Then you want to click on the folder icon under Get Info and click Command V to paste it. I had a little bit of trouble with this at first. It wasn't working. I ended up having to restart my computer for them to show up. So just mess around. It will work for you, but you may have to restart your computer. But they're so cute. So the next tip is to use accent colors. But before I show you that really quick, I want to show you that if you go under View and use stacks and uncheck it, it allows you to actually move your icons around and place them where you want them to be placed. But as for the accent colors, you see how when I click on something, it showed up as pink. Basically, if you go into your settings and click on general, you can see that you can click any of these colors and those will show up as like your little accents. So I like pink to be mine. It kind of just highlights everything in pink, which I think is super, super cute. And finally, we have dock customization. So I actually prefer mine to be on the right-hand side, but if you go down to the little line and two-finger click or right click on it, there are all these different settings you can change. You can turn on hiding, but I don't really like that. You can move it to the bottom or the left or the right. And you can also turn on magnification, which is where it kind of like gets bigger as you hover your mouse across it. I like to keep mine pretty small and minimal. I think that's super cute and aesthetic, but you can customize it however you want. All right, you guys, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below and let me know which customization hack and tip was your favorite. And subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. I love you so, so, so much.